What we do is we use the healing power of the ocean to help families coping with the loss of a loved one. So I write the names of lost loved ones onto these surfboards and take them out into the ocean as a way to forever memorialize them in a place that they loved. And it's become something of great significance to me and to so many families around the world, just the opportunity, especially during this time of COVID, to be able to honor our loved ones when we weren't able to do so. So that's my dad's name, and we climbed Mount Kilimanjaro together. The locals named him Babu, and it sort of means grandfather in Swahili. When you're going through all that grief and the pain, you feel like that last connection is what is that strongest connection, and then that connection is through pain. So when I started looking at the other ways I was connected to my dad and realized, all the good times that we shared together, all the laughs that we had, all the adventures that we went on, I started to lean more into that love side of the relationship and away from the pain. And that's when I decided to write his name on the board and really take him out there into the waves. And it was an emotional moment for both of us, I know. Where I recorded the first TikTok video and people started to write in the comments about the grief they've been experiencing with their own loss. I think that inspired other individuals and gave them the confidence to then share their story. So I've had people who write, the project's only been around for three months or so, and I've had people that write, I started following you in the beginning, and having seen all the stories that have been shared, I now feel confident enough to share the story of my loved one. Now we're going to put on Kinley Sexton's name. She was 6 years old when she passed away. We've created an incredible community surrounding the project for people who are grieving and finding comfort through each other and through sharing. And we've had people who have submitted the loss of a child. We've had children who have lost parents. We've had people who are in hospice care and had a dream that was always to go to the ocean, were unable to do so. I had people who decided to medically end their life because of disease, and their last wish was to be on the board, and they've been able to be on the board. So harrowing stories, very emotional, but also a really positive thing to be able to honor them in that way. So when I look down and I see the water washing over their names, I feel them close to me. I feel as if they're out there with me on the board, experiencing something that was so meaningful to them. And it's deeply emotional for me, and I'm honored to be able to memorialize them in that way and to keep the memory of them alive for their families. This one might be too long here. Such a healing place for so many people, and I've always found that, whether it was walking by it, swimming, seeing a sunset. It's been healing to me as well. It's a service in some way that I offer to the families, but so much of grief I found, when you're in that moment where you're feeling so isolated and paralyzed with the grief, what helped me get out of it was being able to share the stories of my dad, being able to share the emotions that I was going through. So much of it was unexpected for me. I was looking for ways to honor my father and the ones that I had lost, and when I felt deeply connected to him, seeing his name on the board, I decided to open it up to the world, but I didn't have any expectations that it would resonate in the way that it has, and to have all the thousands of people that have submitted and the boards that we're making continuously. But so very grateful and honored to be the one to be able to take them out there and to continue the project in that way.